Stampers, hello and happy Make It Monday. I'm Laura Buechler from Inkyfingers Papercrafting, and I'm here once again on Make It Monday to remind you that everyone is creative and everyone will benefit from creativity. So I'm excited to share some fabulous projects with you today. This is what we made last week with the Oceanfront stamp set, and I'm going to give it away at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around for that. And this is the one that we are making today. It's a really cool sidestep card, and you can see I've used the Let's Go Fishing suite, and I've done it up for Father's Day because Father's Day is coming up like next weekend, y'all. Holy moly, I can't believe how time is flying by. Still feels like April to me. I don't get it. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to zoom that right in. Give you one more look at this awesome sidestep card. This is how it looks from this side. And then we're going to jump into creating this. Okay, so I've got all kinds of bits and pieces in here. I hope I remember what it is I had planned to do with all of them. But let's start with this card base. Now, as usual, the tutorial and measurements are going to be up on my website after the fact, as well as in my Social Stampers group. So don't worry about rushing to try and write this down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up on my trimmer. I know you can't see exactly what I'm doing. That's okay. I'm going to put the info up on my website later, inkyfingers.ca. But I'm just cutting part of my cardstock. Oh, hey. Hey, Andra. Hey, Zana. Hey, thanks for jumping in. Is it Zana or Zana? Anyway, wow. Where are you two tuning in from? Give me a shout and let me know. Okay, I'm going to rotate this right 90 degrees. And now, because I'm going to be scoring, I'm going to take my cutting blade right out so that I don't make a mistake. Because we've all done that. We've all cut when we meant to score, right? I certainly have many times until I realized, oh, I could just take that blade out and then I know I won't screw it up. Okay, going up to here. So what I've done, oh, sick day. Oh, I'm sorry, Andra. Okay, so what I've done here is I've got 3 score lines. And one is at each end of that cut line, and one is just, I think that's 3/4 of an inch away. And now, and right, keep in mind how they've only gone to the cut line to the edge of the card. And now I'm going to do another score line, and it's going to go from the cut line to the other edge of the card. And this is how we create the side step. Okay, so there's that other score line. So it's a really funky little situation here. I think I need to go a little bit further on this one to make it go all the way up to that cut line. Did you know, by the way, I was just showing someone the other day, the blade, I should say the scoring blade and the cutting blade, they both have these marks at all 4 sides. I'll show you what I mean. They have these little tick marks here, and here, and here, and here. And that shows you exactly where the point of the blade is. So if I am trying to line this up in my trimmer and see how far I'm going down, I can look, and that line there is going to show me exactly where the point of the blade is, whether it's the scoring blade or the cutting blade. Okay? Good for you to know, right? And if you like, you can use some liquid paper or a white gel pen or something to go over those lines and make it a lot easier to see. Oh, Anna with a Z. Okay. Oh my goodness. 21:30 where you are. So it's like it's the middle of the night. I'm not even up at 21:30. At least I aim to not be up at 21:30. So I definitely can't guess where you are, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here tuning in to see what's going on with Inkyfingers Papercrafting on a Make It Monday. Okay, So there's our side step. All those little, oh, UK, oh, lovely. Oh, thanks for joining us, Anna. So all those little score lines, I just gave them a quick little burnish, and this is what it turns into. Really, really simple and easy, right? Once you know how. So now I've got some little pieces of designer series paper, and this is again from the Let's Go Fishing suite. Very cool, fun, masculine paper. And I'm going to decorate this card real quick. Oh, I'm just noticing I forgot to cut my piece of white cardstock to go on the inside of the card. That's okay. I'll get it done. So this is a fun design. I know nothing at all about fishing, but I just think this paper is so fun. This side here looks like water, ripply water, right? I'm going to show you all the pages of this paper in just a moment, because guess what? If you've been paying attention, you know that June is a great month for us to be talking about and using and looking at and getting excited about designer series paper. Hey, Jane, we got another person from UK here. Fabulous. Aw, so nice of you all to be here. So, designer series paper from Stampin' Up this month until June 30th is on sale. We've got 13 papers that are on sale for 15% off. So instead of our usual price of $17, these are all $14.45. So we've got Bright and Beautiful, Countryside Inn, Delightfully Eclectic. That is a mega pack, by the way. That is 48 sheets of 12 by 12 designer series paper. That'll last you all year. Earthen Elegance, Fresh as a Daisy, Glorious Gingham, Inked Botanicals, Let's Go Fishing, which we're using today, Les Shops, Masterfully Made, Stargazing, and Zoo Crew, as well as the Irresistible Blooms paper, which is on the website as an online exclusive. You can find those online exclusives from go to my website, inkyfingers.ca/online, and you will find them. So all of those designer series paper, 15% off this month. Awesome, right? And you can pick your choice and shop for those at inkyfingers.ca. Now I'm going to grab some vanilla cardstock to cut my piece for the middle because I forgot to do that. And I want to have an insert on my card for where I'm going to write my message. And I'm pretty sure, yes, I did remember the measurements correctly. It's just going to be the same as this piece of designer series paper, same size, and I'm going to pop it right there. Because if I try to put my usual full-size insert in the card, it won't work, right? It's got this funny little ledge in the way. So I just use a half-size one. And what you could do if you wanted to is you could put another insert here, or you could put more designer series paper here, whatever you would like to do. So we are going to do some stamping and die cutting and decorating and really getting this card up to snuff. But before we do that, I'm going to put on my insert here. And I'm going to just add another little piece of DSP. Oh, I'm so glad you like it. Oh, yay. Thank you so much. I will take a moment right now to say if you're enjoying this card or you're enjoying the demonstration, please hit that heart button because it really helps Facebook to show my videos to new viewers from all over the world. Who knew that I had so many fans from the UK? How fun is that? Okay, so we've got the basics of the card done, right? It's looking fabulous, but we need some decoration. So we're going to use the Gone Fishing bundle, some stamps and dies, and we're going to just add on some fun stuff here, okay? So I was playing with this bundle earlier today, had a lot of fun with it. I'm going to get my Stampin' Pierce mat to go underneath my Stampin' because This is a photopolymer stamp set, those lovely see-through stamps, right? So fun to be able to see exactly where we're stamping. And a lot of these stamps are also 2 steps. So I'm just going to have some fun creating all these images. And while I'm doing that, what I want you all to do is tell me in the comments, what designer series paper do you think I should use for my video next week? Because of course, June, the whole month of June, the DSP is on sale. So I'm going to try and show you all the DSP in 1 month. I probably won't succeed, but I'll do my best. So today we're doing Let's Go Fishing. I already did the daisies a little while ago with a blog post, which, by the way, if you haven't seen that blog post, go check it out. Inkyfingers.ca/blog. I showed a tutorial for how to make the floating tier side card with measurements that will fit and end up to be the same size as this, our standard note card size. So check that out and tell me what DSP you think I should use next week. I always love your suggestions. Okay, I'm going to start with this little bobber. Let's stamp this in Mossy Meadow. I've chosen all the colors that, well, not every single color from the paper, but all the colors I have are ones that match the paper. I always remember those bobbers being bright, right? So fishers can see them. Seem to recall that. Okay, let's make a fish. This is the fun one. Okay, outline of the fish. We're going to do that in Mossy Meadow. And then we get to add some speckles on the fish, and I'm going to use wild wheat. And because it's photopolymer, I can line it up really well. Whew, there it is. Look at that. You can see just where I'm stamping and get those 2-step details in there. So this stamp set is a lot of fun for that. Okay, I'm going to try and put my stamps out of my way once I've used them because there are so many I want to use. I don't want to get mixed up. Okay, let's do some blue, boho blue for this fun little, I don't know, allure maybe. You really need this set, Zana? It's pretty cool. I tell you, like, I don't know anything about fishing, as I said before, but I just loved the look of this suite, and I thought it would be so fun to play with, and I was right. It really is. So, yeah, I definitely recommend it. You'll have fun with it. Okay, this one I'm going to do with Pebbled Path. And then the 2-step is here. Is that the right one? No. This is the 2-step for that. I'm going to do Calypso Coral again. Look at how cool that looks. Oh my gosh. See, this is how those fish get fooled with all these cool little things. Yes, it's definitely a great set to have. I really like it. Let's do a Pebbled Path on this one. And then, let's see, a boho blue maybe. So we've got all kinds of different colors and fun stuff going on. And all of these are going to be cut out with coordinating dies, right? Awesome. Okay, put all these stamps out of the way so don't make any mistakes. I'm going to close up all my ink pads. I always tell my stampers, close up your ink pads as soon as you are finished with them, because that way you won't accidentally put your fingers in them or accidentally drop your project in them or anything like that. You can always open them again if you need them open, but once something tips over into your ink pad and gets ruined, you really, really don't want to make that mistake again. So let's get a little trimmer. Oh, the monkeys. I think the monkeys are so cute too. They're on my list for sure. So I don't really have a set that's like, you know, a welcome baby type set. And I think the monkeys would be perfect. And I always love a set that uses a punch. It's just so accessible for a beginning stamper. Okay. Oh, hey, Andrea. Thanks for popping in, girl. How nice to see you. Boy, we're just getting everybody out today. Love it. Okay, now I had given you an assignment, y'all, while I was stamping. You were meant to be telling me which DSP I should use for my video next week. So I want to hear it. Throw that in the comments. You know I can't make up my own mind. Well, I can, but it's way more fun if you do it for me. So have your say. Tell me what you think. I'm getting all my little dies lined up here on my mini machine. Let's see. Look at this funky looking die. You're going, what the heck is that? Again, I don't exactly know, but it looks like something that would be very tempting to a fish. Okay, this one, we're gonna need this one. Stargazing, ooh, good suggestion. Andrea, I haven't used that one yet, and I really want to. It is so pretty. Okay. Now, in addition to the dies that we're using to cut out the things I have stamped, there are lots of extra dies that you can use for other fun stuff. So I'll show you those in just a moment. As soon as I find the other piece I need. Oh, there it is. It's the problem with see-through things. Okay. Yeah, the monkeys are so cute and comical. I agree. Okay. So look at all these little bits and pieces we've got. It's a fly fishing lure, right? There you go. Okay. These are all looking fabulous. I'm going to put these to the side and I'm going to show you some of these other dies that we've got. So this die here, there are actually two that are like this. Okay, so this one and this one, look at what it does. I had to show you. It makes this little ripple on the water so that you could put, for example, you could put your bob so that it's like sitting in the water making little ripples, right? I'm sorry, I freaking love that. So there are two that are different sizes. Okay, gotta get this machine out of the way. It's blocking my view. Here we go. A smaller one and a larger one. There's this whole big thing that you can use to make like a tackle box. Okay, very cool. Obviously won't fit on our card today. This one makes a whole wavy line, which you could make to any length that you want. I'm hoping, let's see, Andra had the answer about fly fishing lures. Maybe Andra can tell me what these ones are for because they're cool, but I don't know what they are. And then we've got these little floats and some hooks and another lure and a little line, which I guess could be like your fishing line. Anyway, very, very cool set. Lots of stuff going on. I'm going to use a little bit more, do a little bit more cutting because there are two more pieces that I want. I have got some silver foil because what else would you use for this piece other than silver foil? You're going to love it once you see it. And then I want to cut, I've got a square from the Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm going to cut a square for my sentiment. And then all my die cutting will be done, and we can get on with decorating this card. Might be better to know if it's cut out. Yeah, it could be. I did cut them out earlier today. Whether I know where they are, that's a whole other situation. When this one cuts out, it goes into two pieces. I don't know why, but look at how cool that looks with the silver foil. Even I know that's like a shiny fishing lure thing. Even I know. Oh dear, I just lost my phone. One moment, please. Technical difficulties. Someone is trying to phone me and they don't know that my phone is busy being a camera. Very rude. Okay, now we're back. Good. Okay, so we've got those pieces. Now we're done with the machine and we can put it away. Okay. Everything out of my way so that I can finish this gorgeous card. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh, I wanted to show you also. I forgot to do this. I guess I'm going to have to get that machine out again. We can use, so you saw me stamp this fish and cut it out with the die. And there are also the same fishes on the designer series paper that we can use to cut out with the die. And of course, they're all different colors, right? Cool. Love that. Okay, so I want to know though, I've only heard one vote for designer series paper for next week, and that was stargazing. So if you all agree with stargazing, that's fantastic. If not, I want to hear some more votes while I'm stamping my sentiment. I'm going to need my little Stampin' Pierce mat. And we're going to put a Happy Father's Day on there. Do you all know, by the way, how to win this card? All you have to do to get a chance to win the card is share this video. And you can do that right now. You don't have to wait for it to be over. Just make sure that you comment and tell me that you shared, because Facebook doesn't always tell me who shared. Oh, everybody thinks stargazing is great. Well, fantastic. Andrea, you've got good taste. Excellent. Oh, thank you, Zana, for sharing. Yes, as long as you comment that you shared, then I know that you did that, and then I'll put you in the draw. And then on next week's video, we're going to give away this card, and we'll see who wins. Okay, have I got all my bits and pieces? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I do. We're going to need some more fish, but that's okay. I'll come back and do that. You bought it and you don't know how to use it. Andra, did you get the bundle that goes with it as well? I want that bundle, but I haven't bought it yet. So I guess we'll be in the same boat if I make a card without it. Let's grab my silicone mat. I'm going to put all these little doodads together. And they're going to just kind of hang out on this corner of my sentiment piece. Now, this is where it's like, I don't know much about fishing or kind of anything, but I know the hook end is supposed to go into the fish. So that tells me this must be the top. So I'm going to put some glue on the top and pop this piece on. And same thing here. I don't know if you can see with my glue, I'm being very, very stingy with my glue. I'm just putting these teeny tiny little dots of glue on there. Oops. And then I dropped it glue side down directly onto my desk. So that was perfect. I'm going to slide that one in there. Okay, like that. Okay, you just got the DSP and the stamp set didn't speak to you. Okay, interesting. But now you might be changing your mind. Okay, yeah, all the glue fell off onto my desk, so I'm going to have to put some more glue on this one. And I kind of want it to be at the back. Okay, I got this. Yeah, I've been enjoying seeing those samples too. It's funny, like stargazing, I can't remember if that's the name of the bundle as well, but it's one of those sets that's so different from what Stampin' Up! Usually does. And honestly, as soon as they do something that's really, really different from what they normally do, I'm into it. Because I just think I love it when they kind of step out of the flowers and vines and ferns and I mean this is me playing with a fishing set when I don't fish or know anyone who fishes. Obviously, I like it when they do things that are different. So yes, the stargazing bundle definitely appeals to me for that reason as well. My family and I are actually very into watching shows about space. We love watching The Martian. We watched this awesome series a few years ago that was basically, well, it was a reality TV show, but not, The Bachelor. It was more like competition, and it was about earning a space on the Canadian, I think it was, no, it wasn't Canadian. It was European, but it was hosted by Canadian Chris Hadfield. So these excellent, wonderful, all-round, amazing people were competing to earn a spot on the European space program. That's my point. We watched that series as a family at least twice. They only did one season. So seeing a stamp set that has an actual astronaut in it, we're totally into it, right? Yes, that is our jam. Okay, card is almost done. I need some more fish. So that being said, I don't have the bundle yet. So it will be interesting to see what I can come up with playing with the paper for you all next week. Since that seems to be everybody's vote is for stargazing. All right, here we go. Cutting out fish with a die. I love that, by the way. Whenever Stampin' Up! Does dies that will cut designer series paper, I'm so into it. I love that. People look at it and go, oh my gosh, Laura, you did such good coloring. And I'm like, haha, sure I did. It's our little secret, Stampin' Up! Okay, so I've got a fish cut out from the DSP. I've got a fish cut out that I stamped. And then this fish I cut out, fussy cut myself with my snips because I wanted a fish going the opposite direction. They can't all be going the same way. That's not how fishes work. So I'm going to grab my little mat again, and I'm going to grab my dimensionals. I love when the dies cut the DSP, right, Andra? Totally. I'm going to grab my little wee dimensionals. Oh, thanks, Carol. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, got to put all these little dimensionals on the fish. And then we're going to pop them onto the card. And then our card will be done. Whew. There's a lot going on with this card today. So, two things to remind you all about. One, the DSP sale. 13 different packs of designer series paper are on for 15% off until the end of June. And the other is share the video for a chance to win this card. And just make sure you comment below that you shared last week's video. Facebook tells me that it was shared 5 times, but it only told me the names of 2 people who shared it. Isn't that rude of Facebook? So I've already pulled the name of who's going to win last week's card, but I want you all to have a chance to win this one. So make sure you comment that you shared. I super appreciate that. What do you think of this card? If you love it, hit that heart button and drop me a comment and let me know what you think. I'm pretty pleased with it. I think it's pretty cool. So before I give away last week's card, which is right here, I wanted to give you a full look at the Let's Go Fishing Designer Series paper. We've played with it a little bit today, but I want you to be able to see all the pieces, okay? So it is a 12 by 12 pack of Designer Series paper, but I have this pack that I'm showing you right now is cut down to 6 by 6 because it's much easier to show on my little spot here. So showing you both sides. I like how not only does this look like a map, but look at the texture. It looks like printed on canvas or something, right? Very cool. Okay, we saw the paper with the fishies, all kinds of different fishies. If you like to fussy cut, you'll have lots of fun doing that. Okay, and then we've got fishing lures, got that kind of canvas look again. Here we've got the fishing rods, fishing net, blue fishes, and this is some blue canvas with kind of like some bubbly looks to it, right? So fantastic paper on sale right now through the end of June. All right, last item on the agenda is giving away this card to someone who shared last week, and I'm very happy to say our lucky winner is Carol. Thank you so much, Carol, for sharing the oceanfront stamp set video from last week. I'll be sending you this card in the mail, and anyone who's watching today, if you'd like a chance to win this fabulous card, just make sure you share that video, okay? Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for Make It Monday. I always enjoy spending time with you here, crafting along with you. And don't forget the tutorial and all the measurements for this card are going to be on my shop, inkyfingers.ca/shop, probably tomorrow. And have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. Keep on stamping. Bye-bye, everyone.